I've been a Shopify certified expert since 2016, and over all these years, I've seen many apps come and I've seen many apps go. Some are great, some really not so much. So today, I put together a list of the top Shopify apps to help you boost your store sales this year. Now, Shopify has become less reliant on apps in general as its platform has evolved. But having the right apps will for sure still make a huge difference for your store. And most importantly, make your life a lot easier. But instead of you installing tons of apps, you can just focus on the few very powerful ones that truly add value to your store and your situation. I'm Samuel Larsen, founder of Grow Gurus, where I run a team of 6 specialists and work with dozens of mostly 7-figure stores, optimizing their storefronts for conversion and average order value. If you are running a successful store looking to take it to the next level, get in touch with me. You can do so through WhatsApp, link in the description. Now to the video. So here we are with the screen share, and let's dive into the list of top apps that I highly recommend to have in your store. And we're going to start with the essentials. So a must-have for any Shopify store is a review app. Because by having a review app, trust is built by providing your proof that your products are actually real, they're loved, you have previous customers, etc. Here, the two favorites are Loox and Judge.me. So these are both great choices for review apps on Shopify, but they are slightly different in many ways. So that's why in this specific category, the review app category, I actually have two recommendations. Choosing between Judge.me and Loox is depending on what your business actually does and what it needs. So Judge.me is a great choice if you have a need for an affordable option with lots of features. So here we have things like texts, photos, and video reviews, and it's also very easy to customize. So this is perfect if you care more about features than looks. Now, Loox, on the other hand, is an app that is better for brands that want their store to look great with customer photos and videos. While Loox itself can cost more, and I'll go over the pricing very shortly, it's worth it if you want to focus on visual appeal. For most stores, Just.me would be the best value, but Loox shines if I am looking at the visuals as the top priority. Lastly, I'll just quickly go over the pricing. So Loox on the left, Judge.me on the right. And here you can see it in detail. So the problem with Loox is that the lower tier is quite limited. So only 100 monthly review request emails. So for very small stores. And then they start having these conditions. So here, for example, you have all these little charges that they're adding, whereas Just.me is straightforward. You get the awesome plan for $15, and that's that. It includes everything that you need. Next up, we need to get our email marketing game on point. And Klaviyo, that's the standout app for Shopify, is basically made for Shopify. It's highly data-driven, integrates seamlessly with Shopify, and helps you segment your customers for personalized campaigns, which is perfect for turning those one-time buyers into loyal customers and reducing your customer acquisition costs, while of course also increasing repeat purchases. Not an easy thing to do. Here, Klaviyo, it's a true giant. So if you look at Shopify's market cap as a company right now is 137 billion. Klaviyo's is 11.16 billion. So it's actually 1/12 of the size of Shopify. That's not a bad thing for a Shopify app for this, because Klaviyo went public in September 23, and they have so much resources to optimize email marketing apps. So in this case, you are teaming up with a giant, and they are going to make sure that they'll be number one in the industry. So While Klaviyo is a bit pricier than many of its competitors, such as, say, Omnisend, its features will justify the investment. Let me go over this very quickly, because you can see all these different conditions that you can use, all these nice pathways that you can build based on the situation, create different audiences, and understand also how your cohorts behave in different scenarios. So there's a lot of nice functionality built into Klaviyo. I'll just show you the pricing options. So it depends on active profiles. They go up from there. So for most merchants, say they are on these lower tier plans, you can probably expect to around $60 per month if you want email and SMS for 1,000. Now, hopefully at this point, you're having so much demand that you are running out of stock every once in a while. So here is our favorite app for managing inventory. It's called Back in Stock. And here you can have people subscribe to email notifications whenever the product is out of stock. And as a result, you can make sure that they get notified whenever the product is back. So this is a great tool for Shopify stores because it helps you manage those out of stock products without too much headache. And it's easy, keeps the customers happy. And when an item is back in stock, it automatically just sends notifications to customers through email, SMS, and push alerts if you so choose. So you don't lose on those sales. And what we like here is that it's very straightforward from the backend. It's something that doesn't require a learning curve. And you just have this on your product page. It's very customizable as well, so that you can have this notify me options and get those sales in. Here is a quick side note as well. This gives you insights into which products are most in demand, and then helps you plan your inventory because you can restock smarter and focus on what customers want. And out of stock is actually one way to test those. So if you launch a product and it's immediately out of stock, it's also an option to have that tested as a pre-order. Now also, this connects with tools like Klaviyo and MailChimp, so that makes it super handy for growing your store. The next app comes with a warning. Use with cautions. So push notifications are becoming increasingly popular. I'll show you some examples here as I talk. With apps like Push-All, they make it easy to engage customers via text messages and help boost those sales. So this is something that can automatically send notification for things like abandoned carts, back in stock products, and special offers. And in many ways, it's easier to configure than Klaviyo. So you can have these little nudges to boost sales. And you can reach the customers even when they're not on your site with this app. It also lets you target the right people with these customized messages, because with this, it just works smoothly with Shopify, and you want some customization in this day and age, because if you don't, then it just appears as spam. I would also say that the Push-All's free plan is perfect for smaller stores, and the paid plans are still affordable as you have the volume to benefit from it. So here are the plans. As you can see, this allows for up to 30,000 web pushes on the Plus bundle, and you can test the effectiveness pretty well on the free plan. Then if you are really getting a lot of value from the app, you can go in a way unlimited, and they also have the dedicated account manager here. So they're really incentivized to keep you on board. There are a lot of good elements there. Before we continue with the rest of this, kindly like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll provide you more helpful e-commerce tips for merchants just like yourself. And if you want to connect, just message me on WhatsApp or book a call. There's links in the description below. Now, if you have a large catalog or a long list of products, a smart search feature can be a real game changer. So what Omega Instant Search does is It provides these instant search results that enhance the user experience, enhances the store search functionality, and make it a lot more interesting, efficient, and customer friendly for the customers to search the products. So instead of them always needing to search, they can see that preview. And then you also have these search results pages that can be customized. So with this, you have quick results on the searches. You have things like typo correction and product suggestions will also pop up, making customer shopping experience quick and way easier. So this will help customers find what they need more easily and increases the likelihood of them making a purchase. It also has these dashboard functionalities, which are useful for understanding the search behavior. Now, this also helps encourage higher average order values because you can have things like searching multiple products on the store. One big thing here with the Omega Instant Search is that you have the ability to use this for free if you have up to 250 products on your store. So it's very affordable for stores that don't have a ton of products. But of course, more products you have, the more value there is. So that's why if you have a search bar, I would always recommend this app, especially if you don't have a ton of products. You have no downside. From that perspective, it's a no-brainer. All right, now we only have 2 apps remaining. Next is quantity bundles. So these are quantity breaks that enable tiered pricing based on how many items customers buy. So here it provides this sort of options to the product page where people are able to get a discount if they buy more items. And this is a strategy that can motivate shoppers to purchase in bulk to qualify for those discounts. Pretty simple app to understand. And this is something that can definitely encourage customers to add more items to get those discounts. It makes it perfect for stores with repeat purchase products and stores that have items where the customers might be tempted to purchase more if they get a good deal on it. And here I'll show you the pricing. The pricing is based on the revenue generated. So it's free up to $300. And from there, it's $9.99 per month. And the nice thing here is that if you are running a lot of volume, it is capped. So at some point you get it unlimited revenue paid by the. I generally like this kind of pricing structure because this helps you get the value from the app first before you start paying, and you don't pay if the app doesn't provide value. Finally, if you are running a bigger store and have a lot of data to analyze, Lepek AI Marketing and LTV is a very cool, more of an advanced app that helps you better understand your customer cohorts and lifetime value. So this is important to be able to then boost loyalty and keep them going back. If you understand where your most important visitors, clients are coming from, then you'll be able to adjust to that. And why we use this inside Grow Gurus is that it brings us the Shopify Plus level analytics without actually paying for Plus. So we'll be able to understand the lifetime value and the cohorts and track that performance. It helps us also spot products that aren't, for example, selling well and adjust based on that. Here's just a couple of dashboards that we've been using. So, for example, we have this Blender customer acquisition costs that we use a lot in understanding how the store is performing. We'll also be able to calculate profits with more accuracy, as well as understand everything in one dashboard when it comes to spend and purchases. So these kinds of things bringing together can bring a lot of value. On top of this, we can then focus on customers that really matter. So we'll be able to work smarter and make better choices because of that. Because, for example, we'll know where the most important customers are coming from, whether it's states, countries, products, channels, etc., and optimize for that. And there you have it. That then wraps up my top 7 picks for Shopify apps. Now with the right tools, you can definitely optimize your store and grow your sales efficiently. So let me know in the comments which app you're excited to try, and we'd love to hear about it, test it, and see if that would be a good fit to optimize for our clients. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips on succeeding as an e-commerce merchant. If you're already running a store, getting at least 50,000 visitors monthly, and wish to let us grow your store with you, you can book a call by clicking the link in the description below. Thank you. I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.